Hey everyone, I'm David Vandiver, and this is Movie Mondays, where I quickly review a movie or a show based on 5 categories: acting, story, screenplay, cinematography, and music. So today I'm talking about the movie Extraction, which is a Netflix movie. It has about a 2-hour runtime, which is a long time for me. I had to do it in like 2 or 3 sittings. I can watch like 5 episodes of a show, but when it comes to sitting through a 2-hour movie, but anyway, time isn't one of the categories here, so moving on. Extraction centers around the main character, Tyler Rake, who's a mercenary and has a death wish, like at the beginning when he jumps off of a cliff. So Tyler is hired to rescue the son of a really bad guy from another really bad guy. There's a lot of action, a lot of really awesome camera work, and so my short take, it's a good movie and well worth the watch. But let's get a little bit more in depth. So when it comes to acting, let's be honest, the main character is played by Chris Hemsworth, who has proven himself to be a phenomenal actor. But I was really surprised with all the other actors as well. Although I didn't really know anyone else, except for the brief cameo by David Harbour.
Good to see you, man.
But the entire cast did an amazing job, and the villain was terrifying. Case in point. But the other thing about acting is that I personally feel that it's so much easier to deliver a line well than it is to react to other dialogue or to other events, like an explosion or a door slamming. So I was especially impressed with all the reactions from the characters, especially in a movie that's this fast-paced. So with all that said, with this movie, I'm giving the acting a 9 out of 10. So story is definitely one of the lower points for this movie. It's pretty unremarkable. It's nothing new or nothing that we haven't really seen before. It's basically like Taken, except without the connection between the main character and the person he's rescuing. That being said, it is a story that's still interesting. So because the story wasn't bad, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a flat, neutral rating of 5 out of 10. So when people think of screenplay, I get the feeling that they imagine just the dialogue, so like a script. But screenplay has a whole lot more to it. There's 2 sides to it. There is the dialogue, but there's also the choreography and the action. And this movie frankly does an amazing job with the choreography. But then on the dialogue side, again, it's not really anything new or anything spectacular. Still, if you've heard anything about this movie, you've probably heard about the long, like 12-minute, one-shot action sequence towards the middle of the movie. And there are some videos on YouTube that go into depth about how they did this and choreographed this whole thing, and it's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna link some of those in the description. Make sure to go check those out. Back to dialogue just for a second. There is one scene towards the middle of the movie where Tyler, the main character, is telling Ovi, the boy, about his past, and it's a really quiet moment amongst all the action of the rest of the movie. And it's a really nice, quiet sequence. And so that is a redeeming quality about the screenplay. So with all that being said, screenplay is getting a 6.5 out of 10 stars for me. So there is too much to say about the cinematography of this movie in this short little video. The cinematography of this movie is amazing. I would even go as far to say it's groundbreaking with a 12-minute one-shot take. You almost just need to watch the movie to understand. It's a beautifully choreographed and shot sequence. There is one part of this 12-minute sequence that I thought was especially good, and that's when the camera's obviously following the main character as he fights these guys, right? But then as the boy Ovi, as he goes to run away, the camera like trades off and it follows the boy instead. And I thought it was a really great trade-off there, and it kind of showed how hectic the situation was. One more highlight about the cinematography, and I'm not entirely sure why this short scene stuck out to me so much. It's really a mix between cinematography, screenplay, and acting, but it's when this boy goes to stab Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Hemsworth's character stops his hand, but then the guy trying to stab him starts hitting the back of the knife. And it was just, that's probably exactly what would happen. I just thought it was a brilliant little detail there that just really brought that scene out. So as you probably guessed, cinematography is getting an easy 9 out of 10. Should probably be 10 out of 10, honestly. But I don't think anything can be perfect, so we're gonna go with 9. Final category, music. Yeah, there's nothing really to say about the music in this movie. It was fine. There was nothing really spectacular about the music, so it's just getting a 5 out of 10. There's really nothing to say about it. So if I did my math right, that means this movie is coming out with a 6.9 out of 10 stars for me. It was definitely above average. The only thing that I wish they would have done better is to add a little bit more story about the characters. We didn't really care about the characters until we were about halfway through the movie. So I think they could have done a little bit better on the character development side. So that's it for today. Here's what I need from you guys. If you have movies or shows that I need to be watching, please let me know in the comments. I would love to get on that and hopefully make a video about those in the future. So as usual, thank you guys so much for watching, making it to the end of the video. Like, wow. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next week.